Hello students, and in the last lecture we have discussed regarding the geometrical isomerism of square planar complexes, and we have discussed regarding the octahedral complexes also. And in case of octahedral complexes, I have told you that there are total 15 sides. Okay. Out of 15, 3 are trans. Out of 15 position, 3 are trans and 12 are cis positions. So here our central metal atom or metal ion and the ligands are bonded at the position from 1 to 6. Okay. So we are discussing regarding the what geometrical isomer in case of complexes, octahedral complexes. We will take an example of type M A4B2. Okay, or we will take a simple example of what we have studied. CO NH3 4 Cl2 plus complex. So for this particular complex, okay, we can write a structure. Okay, we can write a structure which gives cis and trans isomers. Okay, so we will write for cobalt. Now this one and another one. Okay, so as the position we discussed in the last lecture, okay, what it is? Either 1 2 2 3 3 4 4 5 or 5 2 or 2 5. These are cis position, or 4 6 5 6 3 6 2 6. These are all what? Cis position. So we can draw the identical ligands at any of these positions. So I will draw over here. Okay, 2 CLs are present at first and second position, and remaining positions are occupied by amine ligands. Okay, now this is the Cl and Cl, these two ligands, these two identical ligands, they are adjacent to each other, and that's why this is what? Cis isomer. This is what? Cis isomer. Okay, so to draw a trans isomer for the example, what we know? We know that 1 6 position is what? Trans position. Then 2 4 position, it is a trans position, and 3 5 position, this is what? Trans position. So we will write Cl over 1 6 position, and remaining positions are taken by our NH3 groups. So this is what? Cl exactly opposite, and that's why this one is trans isomer. This one is trans isomer. Okay. So here they may ask question related to this. Okay. For 1 mark or 2 mark question, they may give you an example. Okay. Or they give a complex. Okay. And they say that draw this geometrical isomer for complex. Okay, they will give you a complex. Okay, and you have to draw cis and trans isomers. Okay, cis and trans isomers. So for that purpose, what we have to remember? We have to remember the transposition. So these are what? Transposition. 1 6 you have to draw. Okay, so always use a single format. Either you have to draw 1 6 position as a trans, or 2 4 as a trans, or 3 5 as a trans. Okay, so in one example you are writing 1 6 position, in another example you are writing 2 4, in another 1 3 5. Okay, don't make like that. Okay, always follow a single path. Okay, for all the examples for which you are going to draw the structures. Okay, so what is our complex? Our complex is MAB4, sorry, A4 B2, and the example for this complex is CONH4 NH3 4 Cl2 plus. Okay, and we have drawn over here. You can write a plus charge like this. Okay, so both are these complex. This one is cis. Why? Because Cl identical elements are at what? Adjacent position, and Cl identical elements are on opposite side or opposite to each other. Okay, this one is one of the complex. Another one example we can draw for this. Another one type of complex. Okay, so here I have written MAA2. Okay, MAA2 B2, where A is what? Didactic. Didactic ligand. Okay, so for this we can take an example as once again CO En twice Cl2 plus. Okay, now we will draw the structure for geometrical isomers, cis and trans isomers. So Cl will work at adjacent position. Sorry. And Cl will work at what? Opposite position. Okay. So sorry. This is what? Your En, and this is En. Okay. And here it is En. Okay. Now in the first structure, okay, Cl adjacent. So this is what? Cis isomer. Cis isomer. Cl opposite, trans isomer. Okay. So Cl at 1 6 position, trans. Cl at 1 2 position, cis. Okay. So we will take another complex. Now, if you take an example of a complex A3B3. Okay, A3B3, for example, CONH3 3Cl3. Okay, so here there are two ligands. One is NH3, another one is Cl, and both are what? Having 3 number. Okay, 3 number. For such complexes, okay, for such complexes, what we write? We are not writing cis Okay, or the complex of type MA3B3 do not give cis and trans isomer. Instead of that, we are discussing these complexes, the isomer of these complexes, as facial and meridional. Okay. So now what is facial and what is meridional? This is also named as fake, and this one is azomer. Okay, so whenever there is a fake, FAC, fact. Okay, and MER, it suggests that, okay, what it suggests? It suggests that the arrangement of identical ligand, okay, is present at, okay, what is mean by facial? Facial means face. Okay, face. And what is mean by meridional? Meridional means central plane. Okay, what it is, we call it as a plane or a line. Okay, so we are discussing regarding the octahedral complexes. In that, this hedral means what? What is mean by hedral? Hedral means space. Octa means what? 8. Okay, so octahedral complexes means this geometry consists. This geometry consists 8 faces. Okay, 8 faces. Now what we are discussing? We are discussing the facial isomer. Okay, we are discussing the fake isomer. Okay, so what it is actually? When identical, when the complex, isomer of complex is said as facial isomer. Okay, so when identical ligands are present on a same face, okay, or occupies, instead we can write all identical ligands occupies the face, one of the face positions in the octahedral geometry. In the what? Octahedral geometry. So I will try to draw over here the facial isomer. So what we have taken? CONH3Cl. Okay. CO. Now, this isomer, the structure what we have drawn, okay, on the board, this is what? This is facial isomer. Why this is facial? If you connect this points of octahedral geometry, okay, then you will got at the corner of the face, all ligands are what? Identical ligands. All they are what? Identical ligands. Or if you draw this Okay, if you draw this place, then what you will find? You will find that, okay, at the corner of the face there are identical ligands. Okay, so identical ligands are present on a single face. Okay, single face of octahedron. What is the structure of octahedron? So we will draw octahedron like this. If you try to draw an octahedron, it looks like this. Okay, so okay, so this is your octahedron. Okay, and one of the face of this octahedron carries all identical ligands. So they are present on the face. Okay, so while the second type of isomer in such a complexes, which we are saying it as meridonium. Okay, meridonium. So in case of meridonium, the identical ligands are present at meridional plane. Okay, now if you draw a plane which is passing through these 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, which is passing through these 4 points, okay, of octahedron, okay, and cutting this octahedron into equal to half. This plane is called as meridional plane. What it is? Meridional plane. So it is passing from the center of geometry. Okay, and if identical ligands are present on this plane, okay, then what we are saying? We are saying it as meridional. Okay, so CO now NH3, sorry, we can NH3, Cl, and Cl. Now all these 3 identical ligands, NH3, okay, NH3, they are present in the meridional plane. Okay, the plane which is passing through the center of geometry. Okay, and they are present at this meridional points, and that's why we call it as a Murr isomer. Okay, Murr isomer. And this is called as a Fret isomer because the ligands, identical ligands are present on the face, okay, and identical ligands are present in the plane which is passing through the center of geometry. Okay, so you can say like this also. Okay, this first and sixth position. Okay, the 1, 6 positions are axial position. Okay, and 2, 3, 4, and 5, they are called as equatorial. Equatorial positions. Okay, axial positions and equatorial positions. So while discussing Fret and Murr isomer, we can say like this also. If identical ligands occupies one of the axial and 2 equatorial position, okay, if identical ligands are present at one of the axial and 2 equatorial position, then the isomer is fake isomer. The isomer is what? Fake isomer, facial isomer. Okay, and if the identical ligands are present, only at the equatorial position, then we can say it as a meridional isomer or a Murr isomer. Okay, meridional or Murr isomer. Okay, so this is regarding what? The complex MA3B3. Okay, which gives two isomers. One is called as a facial, another one called it as a meridional, and the structure can be brought like this. Okay, so the identical ligand at 1, 2, 3 position. Okay, then it is fake. The identical ligand at 2, 3, 4 position, then it is Murr. Okay, so one axial, two equatorial, fake isomer or facial isomer, and all equatorial position, then it is meridional or Murr isomer. Okay, so this is regarding what? The geometrical isomerism in case of octahedral complexes. Okay, so you have to draw cis and trans isomerism. Okay, cis and trans isomerism for a complex MA4B2 type, for a complex MAA2B2 type complexes. Okay, so while if you have MA6 type complex, okay, or you have MAA3 bidentate ligand AA3, okay, or if you have MABCDEF type complex, okay, or you have okay, this much is clear. Okay, so these type of complex, okay, these type of complex do not show geometrical isomerism. Okay, these type of complexes do not show geometrical isomerism. Okay, because in the first case all ligands are identical. In the second case there is no possibility of cis and trans isomerism. Okay, and in the last case all ligands are different, so we can separate them as a trans and cis. Okay, so generally speaking, if you say that these type of complexes do not show geometrical isomerism, is it okay? Okay, so the next type of isomerism which is observed in next type of stereo isomerism, which is observed in case of octahedral and tetrahedral complexes. Okay, the next type of isomerism, it is optical isomerism, and optical isomerism is observed in case of octahedral and tetrahedral complexes. Okay, so what we can write? We can write that square planar complexes do not show optical isomerism. Why? Due to symmetry. Okay, so square planar complex, whenever you discuss about the square planar complex, okay, all the metal and ligands, they are present in the single plane. Okay, they are present in the single plane, and that's why, okay, there is a plane of symmetry. Okay, we can draw a plane which is passing through all ligands and a metal atom, okay, which divide the ligands and metal atom into equal halves. Okay, equal arcs, and that's why it has a plane of symmetry. What it has? It has a plane of symmetry, and that's why. Okay, because of this plane of symmetry, optical isomerism is not possible. Okay, why? Because to show, okay, for any structure, to show an optical isomerism, okay, what is the required condition? What is the required condition? The structure must be chiral. Okay, the structure must be chiral. Okay, it must be anisotropic. What it must be? It must be anisotropic. What it suggests? It suggests that the structure and its mirror images must be what? Non-superimposable. Okay, must be non-superimposable. So the structure and its non-superimposable mirror image is called enantiomer, and both are optical active. Both are what? Optical active, and they rotate. What they? The structure and its mirror image, they rotate plane polarized light on opposite direction. Okay, they rotate plane polarized light to opposite direction, but in a same angle. Okay, so what enantiomer, they have a capacity to rotate. Plane polarized light. Okay, so if you are discussing any structure which is achiral, which is asymmetric, okay, which does not contain any symmetry element, okay, that structure and its non-superimposable mirror image, they are optical isomer of each other. They are called as the enantiomer. Okay, they are optical isomer of each other, and they are called as what? Enantiomer. They both are optical active. They both are capable to rotate a plane polarized light. Okay, but how they rotate? If you draw a structure and its mirror image, they rotate a plane polarized light. Okay, plane polarized light. Okay, how? In the opposite direction. In the exactly opposite direction, but with the same angle. What it is? With the same angle. Okay, so whenever we are discussing optical isomerism, okay, whenever you are going to draw the two structure for what? Optical isomer, okay, both rotates plane polarized light either on left or on right hand side, but with the equal angle. Okay, with the same angle. So those who rotate the plane on right side are called dextro. They are called as the dextro rotators, and those who rotate plane to left side are called lead. So this what we have discussed in the haloalkane and haloaryl. Okay, while studying the optical activity. So those structures which rotates, okay, the plane of plane polarized light towards the right hand side, okay, towards the right hand side. If we are drawing, this is what plane polarized light. If the rotation is like this, if it is clockwise or it is on right hand side, then it is called as a dextro. Okay, if the rotation is like this, okay, it is on left hand side, then it is called as a Leo. Okay, and if there is a no rotation, then it is called as optically inactive. Optically inactive compound. So optically inactive. Racemic mixture we have discussed in the halogen and halogens. What it is? The equimolar mixture of Leo and dextro, or dextro and Leo isomer, is called as a racemic mixture. Okay, and that racemic mixture is optically inactive because it is not going to rotate this plane of plane polarized light to any of the direction. Okay, any of the direction. So this is what regarding the optical activity. Okay, and regarding the optical isomers. Okay, now what we have saying that only tetrahedral and octahedral complexes are showing optical activity. Optical activity. So if we discuss a tetrahedral complex, so if you are talking about the tetrahedral complex, so in that tetrahedral complex, only complex of type M, A, B, C, D, all are insulated ligand. Okay, all are monodentate ligand, all are unidentate ligand. If complex has 4 different unidentate ligand, okay, complex, only complex of type M, A, B, C, D shows optical isomerism. Okay, only a complex of type A, B, C, D shows what? Optical isomerism. The remaining complex, what it is? M, A2B2, M, A3B, okay, or M, AB3. These type of complexes, okay, these type of complexes, okay, or we can write ABC2, okay, these type of complexes, they do not show, okay, do not shows optical isomerism. So the tetrahedral complexes of type, what I am saying, okay, the tetrahedral complexes of type MA2B2, MA3B, MABC2 do not show optical isomerism. The tetrahedral complexes of MABCD, okay, MABCD only shows optical isomerism. Don't mix the concept. Okay, we are not discussing the square planar complexes over here. Okay, don't mix the concept. Square planar complexes, geometrical isomerism, tetrahedral complexes, optical isomerism. Okay, so this is regarding what the optical isomerism in case of tetrahedral complexes. We will take one example for this PT. Okay, BRCL FI 2 minus. Okay, so PT. So we are considering it as what tetrahedral complex. F and I, here we can write. And the mirror image of this, okay, this is a mirror. The mirror image of this, that is BR, F, I, CL. Now if you lift this structure, okay, and try to keep on this, okay, these positions are not matching. Okay, these positions are not matching, and that's why what these two are non-superimposable images of each other. Okay, so these two are what enantiomer. One may rotate a plane over like to right hand side, and another may rotate for what left hand side. So this is one of this is zero, one of this is dextro. Okay, so like this you can draw the structure for optical isomers. Keep in mind that you have to draw the mirror image of the structure. Okay, this is regarding what optical isomerism in case of tetrahedral complexes. Okay, so for octahedral complexes we will discuss in the next lecture. Thank you.